think you must have just fucked up my video. I did. Well, I screwed up my video. So you know what? This is going to be a two-part video. Because I don't edit, and I don't know how to edit. So, it's going to be part 1 and part 2. Cool. Alright, we'll roll with that. Whatever. Let's continue right where we were. I'll try to put these on order when I put them on YouTube as well, because I hit the wrong button and screwed it up. That's the wrong size. I can probably just take these down with my finger. Yeah, no big deal. Okay, once you get them like that, get them tight down with your finger. Turn them. I'm not going to put everything together for you. It's not necessary. Let me see what kind. There we go. Pads are super easy. They just drop in each side, as they did yesterday, easily. There we go. Slide right in. Never even have to take your calipers off. Other side will slide right in. If I still got that piston clearance that I needed yesterday. There we go. There we go. I got my glove stuck in it. Hold on. Get your glove out. There we go. There we go. And after they slide down, all you do is insert this pin. I'm not going to do it. Insert this pin through the holes. And this little unit right here locks in on this side and holds that in from coming out. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for that. That's how that works. I'm happy with them. They look very, very nice. You know, not a problem. They mount up super good. See if I can get you a view from the back. There you go. Unless you're, you know, building a, I guess an EG or an EJ that has a big body kit on it, you're going to run wide ass, you know, tires with a big body kit, and you're going to run 17s or 18s. By all means, buy the 12.19 kit with a 6-piston caliper. It'll look great. But for this car, it just wasn't gonna work. So, all right, well, that does it for the front brake. That's it. So my other brakes I sold to a gentleman in California. I advertised them. He picked them up. They sold in like 2 days. He picked them up quick. He has a, has he got an EG? No, sorry, he has an Integra. Hold on. Yeah, the guy I sold him to had an Integra, and he runs 17s on them. Sometimes he runs 18s. And he's already got an Integra black one. It's beautiful with the 12-inch rotors and the 6 pistons. And look, his car is just gorgeous. I wish I knew how to post pictures of that on on my YouTube, but I'm clueless. But I'll pause this again. Sorry about it. Going to be a 2-part video now, but I hit the wrong button. It's because of these gloves, I think. But cool, it works. It's fine. No big deal. We're going to be opening up that phone box right there next, and I keep what's in there very, very protected because they're extremely brittle from, you know, being so old. And that's what I'm protecting in the phone box. 20 plus years old. You look at these things wrong and they chip or crack. So you got to be really, really careful. I'm sure you all know that and have experienced that. But these things are like perfect. I searched and searched, had to wait for new post, and finally I found a set that was really, really nice. All the screws and everything are in the back. The covers are on. The plugs are nice. There's nothing burnt. There's no broken tabs. No nothing. These little thin tabs right there are usually gone when you get them used. And yeah, they came to me just, you know, I expected something to be wrong. Being dirty, that's fine, but they're absolutely perfect. I think I paid $89 free shipping for those. It was either those or the 50/50. But like I said before in another video I made, they say that the 4-door and 2-door, that's how they advertise their 50/50 taillights. Fits 2-door, 4-door. No, they don't. I went through that in the last video. This inside right here, the tallness of the 4-door taillights, they're like almost a ½ inch taller, and the inside's different. The corner ones from a 2-door and a 4-door, they don't swap out. I had a 4-door. I tried to swap out in this car. They did not fit at all. It wouldn't even begin to go on. The inside ones that go on the trunk, yes, they will swap between 2 and 4 door, but not the outside ones. I don't care what anybody says. I physically did it and tried it, took photos, posted it, argued with people on eBay. Finally, they pulled down their stuff and they were supposed to change it. But all of a sudden, everything was gone after I showed them and sent them pictures. Said, look, this isn't going to happen. You know, it doesn't work on the corner lights. What kind of gook is that on my car? I don't know. But anyway, same thing. All I've been doing is sanding, doing some sanding on the outside. And I've done some reprimering already and some more sanding. I'm trying to get this thing to where I actually got a straight edge I put on it. If I see any light, I was taking it out. I was smoothing it all over again. You know, it started to become a little too much. So I got a door in the shop, and I got one door down at my house down there, and my front and rear bumper down there at the house. And I got some padded sawhorses like this that I'm sanding everything out on to get it ready for the paint shop. And I do it down there because I get to spend time with my dogs. If I'm up here, you know, sanding for 8 hours, they don't like that. They get pissed off. So, and they're my kids. So, back underneath here. You know, why isn't all this primered? Because there's no damage to the paint. There's nothing wrong. I don't need to primer over that. Paint, like I said before, paint makes a great base to paint on. I had to, you know, clean up in here a little bit around these posts. I'll sand this all out. I'll sand this, you know, it's gonna look nice. You know, when you respray over this, you're not gonna see any difference between the red that's out here, the R81, or the primer. If there is a shade difference down in here, it's behind the bumper anyhow. It doesn't matter, but it shouldn't ghost at all. There's no transparency in the paint that I'm using. R81 is a solid. There's no metallic base and nothing like that, so it won't show through. You know, even the door jambs, you know, they absolutely have no scratches on them anywhere. I'll just hit them with wet 400 and blend everything in, you know, where I stopped primering, and paint them up. You know, it's not going to SEMA. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna look really nice. You know, at any rate, I got to get this. I got to get the traction bar off and get that all painted up. It's been out here and it's rusted up pretty well, so I got to get that in order. But yeah. Remember how I told you how to make those little? See how you see it? Yeah, right there. Post. My welder, I love my welder, Danny. That guy is the best. He did all this for me yesterday, and he did all this, and all he asked me for was a OBD1 distributor that I had. That was good. You know, we pretty much just traded straight up. Guy's fantastic, and I couldn't do it without him. And it looked, to date, so far, I've managed not to bash or damage, you know, the little aluminum, I don't know what you call them, fins in there. I haven't managed to screw them up yet. I got the radiator cardboarded on both sides. I don't think I hit this one earlier. No, it doesn't look like it. I got to be real careful right now, because if you see how I can wait a minute, how I can move this. I can move it. That's just hanging on these pieces. If I were to grab that and pull on it, you know, it'd rip all this right apart. And yeah, he did some really nice clean welds. If you can see it. I don't even know if it's focusing. Let me try something else here. No, that's 2 times. Yeah. I mean, his welds look, they're fantastic. I have no complaints at all. No complaints at all. So, yeah. Long time ago, I was going to go K. That's why that's there. I don't know how to get it off. I'm afraid if I use paint remover, it's, you know, that aluminum's so thin, it might react to it. I don't know. I have no idea. So I don't want to chance it. I'll just leave it, whatever. I'll make up something. But yeah, that's it, guys. 10.3 inch brakes. They're the exact same size as OEM. These are directional. There's an arrow on them. Everything's directional. Know that if you go to put them on. They're supposed to be a really high quality ductile iron that's pretty pure, so that they claim. We'll find out. The pads right now are just moderate street track pads, I guess you would say. I'm not running a power booster, so I'm probably going to go with their really soft, you know, race pads. Probably going to need it. But this thing is getting so dirty. So dirty. Is that a piece of rust? No, it's dirt. Better be dirt. Yeah, that's dirt. Okay, good. That makes me happy. Yeah, when I wipe it off, it's really clean. I see people, one channel that I watch, I'm not going to say names, is constantly washing their cars. Washing, soaking them with water. Constantly soaking them with water. Wash. Pressure washing in the engine bay all the time. I'm an old guy, I'm 55, and I used to be that same way. When you pressure wash, you know, it gets down into threads, it gets down in the seams, it gets down, you know, into water, creeps into anything like penetrating lubricant. It gets into anything, and after years of doing that, you know, it really starts to put some wear and tear on your vehicle, especially when you go to take something off and maintenance it. I know this sounds insane, but when I race, you know, when I race super bikes in South Florida in CSS, CSS Championship, CCS, damn it, Championship Cup Series. I raced super bikes down in Florida for about 12 years. We never washed our bikes. Water never touched our bikes. We never washed them with it. You know, when we had rain races, we didn't have a choice. But we'd wipe our bikes down by hand, every square inch, using little sticks and stuff to clean everything, you know. I intend on doing the same thing with this. I'm not going to beat it with water all the time. Where am I at? 11 minutes? Okay, I got a minute here. I don't think I ever explained this about my steering shaft on the car. This is I'm going to call it a steering box. This is the OEM steering box. Okay, if you had one off in your hands, you know there's some big tabs hanging down here, some big tabs hanging down here. There, you know, looks quite a bit different than mine. I cut a lot of stuff away because I'm not using pretty much not using anything OEM that went around, you know, the steering box here, and that's not a steering box. Call it what you want, I don't know. All stainless hardware, stainless washers. That's not stainless yet. None of this is, but it's gonna be. This is actually my tilt, where my tilt was. That thing weighed a lot when I removed it. There was a lot to that thing. It's got a nut and bolt. If I want to adjust it, just loosen it up. I can move this. I can still move it up and down wherever I want it. You know, snug it back up. These are little nylon washers that are in there, so it doesn't tear it up. I will have the stock dash in it. For now, I'm probably going to on electronics. I'm still up in the air on electronics. I don't know. I'm looking and reading about anything, and it looks like something threw up in my car. That's cat food. That would be from my sister's cats. That's lovely. Oh, there's some more over there. How nice is that? So they like to come in my car and throw up. Beautiful. Can't put it in the shop yet. After it's painted, it will be going in the shop. So just trying to keep everything as nice as as nice as I can. It's been such a long time since I've talked about other stuff before. Look at the size of that. Look at the size of that daddy long legs. Holy hell, I've never seen one so big. For real? Look at that son of a bitch. He's huge. You don't want to get near me. That's the biggest long legs I've ever seen in my life. Holy hell. Never seen one that big. That's crazy. Huh. You know. Let me get under here real quick. It's been so long. Yeah. Like I said, anywhere I could stainless hardware. This is just a rear sway bar off an Integra GS, I think it was. Not a GSR. Is it a GS or LS? I don't know. Anyways, fits good. The rear arms and the disc holders here, they were off of a 4-door sedan. EX or LX, can't remember. But, of course, everything bolted up just perfect. I did all the bottom with the rocket bed liner underneath the car. I told you all about that before. Everything is done in there. I rolled my wheel wells up there by hand with a body hammer because that, I explained it to you before, that roller thing they give you, that thing ain't worth a shit. So if I can get a photo of it, I don't know if I can get up in there. It's it's pinned straight up. It's pretty much up against itself. And there's absolutely no dents in it at all. If they were there, I could feel them. I did bodywork for a long time, so mostly on motorcycles. You know, not a lot of car stuff. It's the same thing. And I don't know, when we start to sand this out over here, we'll see what else we'll get. Lexan windows in the side, Lexan windows in the back, Lexan windows in the door. Obviously DOT glass in the front, gotta have that. And I think that's about it. That's where we're at. You know, it's slowly coming. I could put out a lot more videos and do a lot more if I had more money. Right now I only got, you know, like 650 bucks saved up I can spend on the car, you know, in the next few days, which isn't a lot. That's probably gonna cover the you know, rent the paint booth from the guy. That would be I don't want to say who he is either, because everybody might want to bother him, but there's a guy in town in Covington that's letting me borrow his spray booth, and it's also a heated spray booth because it's getting cold here. Nice place, hell of a nice guy. He's gonna let me bring my, you know, roll my chassis down there, spray that in the booth, my doors, my bumper covers, everything. He's gonna use his booth. I just have to bring it there prepped, and I have to tape it up, and just have it ready for his guys to push it in, and they'll spray it for me. I could spray it myself, but it's been 20 years since I've done, you know, much gunning, I guess you could call it. I don't want to screw it up. One of his guys that, you know, they're all good down there. They do a lot of good work. I'll let one of them spray it. I'm not gonna go there. I got the paint bought already in the house. It's all done. It's all done. I got everything bought. I just got to get this sanded out, guys, every day. I have a lot of chores every day and a lot of problems with the little dog. So you know, I got a lot going on, and we're getting it done. And yeah, what do you say, Molly? Say hello, Gray Face. Say hello, Gray Face. Come on, Mean Pit. Give him some teeth, Mean Pit. I'm not mean to dogs, trust me. These dogs get everything from me that they want. They're my babies, and I adore them. And my wife feels the same way about dogs as I do. So it really works out. You ready to go home, Gray Face? You ready to stop this video that Daddy screwed up? Had to make a second part, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Alright. Also, my, let me switch this around. Also, my terminal cancer that they gave me 2 to 5 years to live seems to be staying away, which is awesome. Because the money's not coming as fast as I would like. And I need time. I need time to put money together to finish the car. You know, I'm trying to make it as beautiful as I can. Not to roll down the road or go to car shows and say, hey, look at me. This is a personal thing for me that I want to make nice for me. Look at that. That was spider eggs up in there. That's how long this thing's been sitting there. I don't think they'll eat much of my car. But this is all personal for me. What others think about it, you know, I hope they like it. Don't get me wrong. I hope they like it. But I like it. It's kind of, you know, I'm satisfied with the way it's coming out. There's really not a whole lot that's bothering me, except for them damn little flaws in the paint and body work. But you know, we're getting it done. Okay, I'm out of here, guys. Let me flip this around again. I'm going to try not to hit the wrong button. Remember, there's a part 1 and 2, so I should probably load number 2 first, which would be this one, and then the other one, and I'll put part 1 and 2 on it. So I'm just watching both. Appreciate you coming by. Good seeing you, and I'll talk to you all later. Thank you, guys.